A couple of years ago, our late brother Ted Damiani asked me to do a presentation or write an article on the double-headed eagle. And for whatever reasons I cannot comprehend, because I like research and I like doing things, especially when somebody asks me. And Ted was really wanted me to do some research on it because he wanted to know the history of the double-headed eagle. And I just kept putting it off, and Ted, in his own way, as you all know him, just kept reminding me. And so one day I really felt guilty, and I said, okay, Ted, I'm going to do it. I'm going to buckle down, and I'm going to do an article or a presentation on the double-headed eagle. So I did, and as you know from research, it takes effort and time, and a lot of time. And in this particular case, I took my time because there's a lot of, it's all history. It's all history going back many, many centuries. And I really wanted to make it right because I really wanted Ted to just really appreciate what he was learning. Not that he wouldn't appreciate it, he did appreciate it, but to really enjoy it. That's the word I really want. So I finished it, but unfortunately our brother passed away, and therefore he never heard this presentation. Therefore, that is the reason I'd like to dedicate it to our late brother and good friend, Ted Damiani. Brother Ted was a really fine Scottish Rite Mason, and he was even a finer. He was a great master, past master of Aslan Lodge in Prescott. One that everybody looked up to. So this presentation is entitled The Double-Headed Eagle. We all either know or we think we know the origin of the Scottish Rite, which is about synonymous with the double-headed eagle. But a little side note at this time I think is appropriate. I hope so. Our recently appointed deputy of the Orient of Arizona, the Honorable Rex Hutchins, 33rd degree, Grand Cross, believes that Andrew Ramsay, who was a well-known Scottish Rite Mason of the 18th century, was, quote, I'm quoting Rex, quote, responsible for the addition of the word Scottish to the name of the rite, despite its accepted French origin, end quote. However, this is probably a story for another time. The double-headed eagle is the most unique symbol of the Scottish Rite. The motto of the 32nd degree is, Spes mea Deo est, my hope is in God. The double-headed eagle has been the most distinctive part of the Scottish Rite logo since at least 1801. No other Masonic or fraternal organization has been known by that image, and yet it has never been exclusively a Masonic symbol, as you will find out from this presentation. When I finish, you will acknowledge, I hope, that the Scottish Rite's emblem has a borrowed and a shared past. The symbol was inherited from the Order of the Royal Secret, the immediate predecessor of the Scottish Rite, whose penultimate, the next to last degree, was the Knight Kadosh, or Knight of the White and Black Eagle. In old forms of this degree, the double-headed eagle was represented perched atop a mysterious ladder, whose 7 rungs denoted the particular duties of its members. According to Masonic tradition, the double-headed eagle was used by the Council of the Emperors of the East and the West. According to Albert Pike, the French motto was also the old war cry of the Knights of the Temple, who are symbolized by members of the 30th through the 33rd degrees. The double-headed eagle of Lagash is the oldest royal crest in the world. It was a symbol of power more than 2,000 years before the building of King Solomon's temple. No other emblematic device of today can boast such antiquity. It was in use 1,000 years before the Exodus from Egypt, and has been a symbol for over 50 centuries. Well, with that being so, how did it become possession of the Scottish Rite? Why was it adopted as a symbol of the Scottish Rite? And by what authority do we use it? What is its significance? The eagle was an ensign of the ancient kings of Persia. In Egypt and Greece, it was a bird sacred to the sun. It was an emblem of Jupiter, and with the Druids, a symbol of the supreme god. Marius, who was the consul of Rome in 102 BC, ordained that the eagle should be the only designation as the ensign of the Roman legions. The single-headed eagle thereby became the emblem of the imperial power of Rome and remained so ever after. After the division of the Roman Empire into the East and the West, the emperors of the West used a black eagle, those of the East a golden eagle. Since that period, Austria, Russia, Greece, and Poland, when they were individual nations, used the eagle as their royal emblem. The double-headed eagle first originated in the mighty Sumerian city of Lagash. From cylinders taken from the ruins of the ancient city, the double-headed eagle was known to the kings at that time as the storm bird. From the Sumerians, this symbol passed to the men of Akkad. From them to the Hittites. From Asia Minor to the Seljukian sultans, from whom it was brought to the emperors of the East and the West by the Crusaders. The eagle of the Eastern Empire, when ancient Byzantium, later known as Constantinople, shared with Rome the honor of being the capital of the empire. Charlemagne first made use of the double eagle when he became emperor of the West by adding the second head, thereby observing the union of Rome and Germany in 800 AD. There seem to be some who believe the double-headed eagle may have been a Masonic symbol as early as the 12th century, at the time of the Second Crusade, but was probably first known to Freemasonry in 1758, upon the establishment of the Council of the Emperors of East and West, who at that time met in Paris. This was all part of the Rite of Perfection, a rite of 25 degrees, from which was evolved a large part of the present system of the Scottish Rite. The Supreme Council of the 33 degrees has, through custom and long usage, adapted the double-headed eagle as the Council of Emperors of the East and West as their insignia. The double-headed eagle of Kadosh is a black and white eagle. The head, neck, legs, and tips of the wings are adorned with white feathers, while the body and wings are black. Its wings are extended yet drooping. In its claws is a naked sword. One talon of the right claw clutching the hilt of the steel blade of serpentine shape, the left claw grasping the blade. The white ribbon motto pendant from the hilt to the point of the sword contains the words "Spes mea in Deo est" in black, meaning "My hope is in God." It is also very similar to the yang and yin of the Buddhist teaching, which symbolizes the continual state of the flux of the male and female aspect of the soul in its creative work. The double-headed eagle represents the ability of the brother wearing it upon his cap to see into the past, which is symbolized by the black eagle, as well as into the future, which is represented by the white eagle, at the same time. This is done so he would be able to render true judgment regarding anything brought to him for consideration. The emblematic eagle of the Inspector General of the 33rd degree is similar to that of the Kadosh, except that gold takes the place of the white, and the ducal coronet surmounts the heads of the eagle. The decoration of the crown of the honorary 33rd degree is crimson. The crimson motto from the hilt of the sword to the point contains the words "Deus meruc jus," which means God is my right. My personal reflection: I am exceptionally proud of my red hat, indicating my designation as Knight Commander of the Court of Honor, KCCH. However, the double-headed eagle, which adorned my black hat as a 32nd degree Scottish Rite Mason, will always be exceptionally and very special to me. Thank you.